Hey guys, Happiness here. Welcome back to my channel, the best place for you to learn about all Shopify tutorial, small businesses tips, as well as entrepreneurship in general. And in today's tutorial, I am going to be showing you guys how to customize your Shopify store using a Craft Shopify theme. So basically, a Craft theme is a theme that has been released recently by Shopify. So it is a really brand new theme that you can use on your Shopify store. So I am going to be showing you today how you can customize this Craft theme. Basically, in my opinion, I really love Craft theme. I have tried with customizing different store and I really liked it. So I am going to be showing you today how you can customize your Craft theme, and let me know down below on the comment section if you really like Craft theme or what do you think about it. So make sure you stay tuned until the end of this tutorial so you can know how to customize your Craft Shopify theme. And before we jump into this tutorial, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe on my channel for more video like this, and yeah guys, let's jump into today's tutorial. So here we are on our Shopify theme, and as you can see, our current theme is Craft theme. Basically this is a new theme, just like how I told you before. Shopify just released this theme recently, and it is a version of 2.0, so it is really good, easy to use and very friendly to tell like a really good visual story. And this is how it is gonna look like. It's free, and let's view the demo. Okay, so once you created your store and add everything, this is how it's gonna look like. Like, it is really good for telling like every details, like these are the products, pictures. You can have a section to add videos and stuff like that. So it is really good, and this is how your outcome is gonna be. So let's jump back on our Shopify background page. Let's click action here and let's preview it before we start adding every detail on the theme. So on this section here, this is where your brand name is gonna located, and this is where your announcement bar is gonna be, your home page, your catalog, the contact page as well. And in here you can talk about your brand, you can tell your customer and share the information about your brand, you can describe your products or do any kind of announcement or welcome customers to your store. And on this section here you can add your different collections, so you can add your collections here and you can put your collections name. You can add as many collection as you want. I'll show you once we started adding or customizing our Craft theme. I'll show you how you can edit all of this and how you can add more collection section or reduce the number of collection sections. And in here, this is the video section. You can add a video. You can tell your customer or show them more visual about your product or via videos. So it's really good. Sometimes instead of just showing pictures of your product, you can also show your customer a video. And also down here you can talk about your brand as well. You can share different informations you want, and on the columns here you can add different collection or a blog post. You can add different details that you want. And this is multimedia colleague. You can add different collections, like specific collection that you want to attract your customers from, and these are the images of your collections. Down here as well you can put a different collection as well, blog post. You can add different details you want to show your customers on these columns. And if you don't want to have like many columns on your theme, you can take them out, and I'll show you how to do that. Down here you have a section again. You can add a blog post. It doesn't have to be a blog post, you can add anything you want. Okay. And then down here is a section where your customer can subscribe on your mail list, so they can have news, they can be updated about your product launches or any news you want to tell them about your store. and in here you can add on your footer menu, you can add like different links like search, store policy, shipping policy, etc. And here you can add more details, like you can share contact informations, etc. And down here, this is where your payments gateway, they're gonna be shown. Your customer can know what they should use to pay on your store. So this is how Craft theme is gonna look like so far. So let's go back on our Shopify admin page, and now let's start customizing our store. So let's click customize here, and we can start customizing our store. So this is how on our left hand side, all of these are the section that we are going to customize, and we are going to fill all these informations in here. So let's start by the top section, which is announcement bar, and our announcement bar will be located up here. So let's click here, add announcement. So you can edit here, and you can write what you want your customers to know, like let's say like welcome to our store, and then, or you can just delete this and just tell them like take 20% of the entire site, and in here you can choose what kind of background color you want to be on your announcement bar. And this is really important, you have to go with your Shopify color theme of your brand. You just don't want to pick like different color which doesn't go with your brand. So I'm just gonna pick background 2 because I want my brand to be black and white. And if you have a link you want to add on your announcement bar, let's say like specific products or collection, so when your customer click the announcement bar section, the link will take them straight on your collection or your product or like a page. It's up to you what you want, and it's also optional, you really don't have to put the link, but you can add it if you want. So I'm just gonna click like collection and like all collections. So my customer, when they click here, this will take them straight to my collection. So far I don't have any collection, but we'll get into that. Okay, so that is how you can edit your announcement bar section. And on the header here, you can add your logo, you can also change your color scheme. So far here we don't have like any specific color scheme, it's just like the same background as our entire store. But if you want to change the background color, you can just click here like accent 2, the background 2, you can just change the color, but make sure this color goes with your brand name. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave I'm just gonna put like background 2 as my colors scheme. And then let's click here logo, so we can add our logo image on our store. Now let's upload our logo image by select image, and in here we're going to upload an image from our computer. So if you have your logo image ready, you can just click upload an image and you can go from there. So let me upload my logo image. Okay, now my logo image is uploading, and as you can see here, my logo image is right over here. And then you can click select, and down here on the custom logo width, you can increase the size of your logo. So let's say if you want to be this bigger, you can do that. You can play with the size that you want. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. I think it looks perfect for me. And then your desktop logo position, so here you can pick the position of your logo. Do you want it to be at the top center? If you want it, it's gonna look like this. If you want it to be on the top left, that's how it's gonna look like. On the middle left, that is how it's gonna look like. Oh, on the top center, that's how it's gonna look like. I think I like it on the middle left, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And yeah, After that, click save so you can save your changes. Okay, let's go back. Now we are done with the announcement bar section and the header section. Now let's start editing our rich text section, which is here. And in here you can talk about your brand. So let's say if you don't want this section to appear here, you can just click the I thing next to this talk about your brand. You can click the I thing and that will disappear. You can do the same thing for this one and that section will disappear. And if you want this section to appear, you can just click the I thing again and everything will come back. So let's start by editing this talk about your brand. So you can click that and you can edit. So you can tell your customer maybe about us, and you can change the size of your heading if you want it to be small, if you want it to be medium, or if you want it to be large. So I'm just gonna pick medium, and then I'm gonna go back, and then here on the information you can click that and you can share information about your brand, like you can describe your products, or you can make like a specific announcements you want your customer to know about your brand and stuff like that. You can delete, you can edit, and things like that. Okay, and then let's go back. So that is how you can edit your rich text section. Now in here we are going to start adding our collection. So we really can't add our collection in here. Like when you click here, this is where you're going to add the collection, but we can't add our collection because we don't have any collections yet. So we're gonna have to go back to our Shopify admin page or a home page, and we can start adding collections and different products, and then we'll come back to add more of these sections. So for now, let's click save for the changes that we made here, and then let's go back to our Shopify admin page. So to start adding our collections, first of all, we're gonna have to start adding products. The products, that will be the first step, and then followed by collection. So let's click products here, and then if you have your product, they will all appear here. But if you don't have any products, this is how it's gonna look like a pretty brand new page, and you can click here, add products. On this video, I won't go into detail about adding products. I have another 2 different tutorials that I did about how to add products and what to put and what kind of information you should add on your product page, and how to also create different collections. So I'll just create one of the products, and then you can watch my tutorials. I'll leave the links down below on the description, so you can click that and knows how to add your products. So on this tutorial, I'm just gonna do this like really quick. I won't go so much into detail. So now let's add one of our products. I'm gonna type fancy teacup. Okay, and in here you can add your description about your product. Okay, I'm gonna add the description. So this is the description of the product, and then I'm going to add images for this fancy teacup. So I'm just gonna click add file, and I'm going to select the files from my computer. Okay, and this is my picture of my cup, and I am going to recommend you to add more than 2 pictures on your product page, so your customer can have different varieties or different angles to see how your products they're actually looking like. Don't just add 1 picture, add more picture. But for this tutorial, I'm just going to put 1 picture, but make sure on your store you have more than 2 pictures, or just 2 pictures will be great, but more than 2 pictures will be amazing. Don't just put 1 picture, it won't be really good for you. And then here we're going to add the pricing. So I'm just gonna sell this product as $19.99, and I'm planning to charge taxes on my product, and I'm just gonna put the cost by this but this cup is $9. So this can help me to calculate my profit margin and my profit. So if your profit margin is above is from 50%, that means you're making your profit. But if it's below 50, then that means you're making loss. So make sure your profit margin is above 50%. And I am going to use, on the inventory section, I am going to track the quantity of this product. This means when my product is out of stock, I won't be able to continue to make sales until I restock it back. And on this section, like continue selling when out of stock, meaning when your product is out of stock, you will be able to keep selling, but this is very, very tricky and very risky. So if you know you can restock your product really, really quick, then you can use this box here. But if you're not sure if you'll be able to restock this product soon, don't select that. And this will be your location, like where is your product available, like which location. So you can add the location you want your product to be available. And if this product is you're going to provide shipping, make sure this box is selected. But if you're selling like maybe like digital products and you're not planning to offer a shipping, you can just unselect this box. But this product is physical, so I'm just gonna add this is a physical product and I am going to offer shipping. And this is for customer information for shipping, for shipment. And on the options here, so you're gonna have to add different options. So if your product has different sizes or color, you can do that. So I'm just gonna put color, and I'm gonna put multicolored, and I'm gonna add. And if you want to add another option, you can add there maybe material or style and stuff like that. You can do that, but if you don't want to, you can just delete that. And in here you can add the quantity of the product, like how many of these cups do you have on this color. So I'm just gonna add the quantity. I have like 10, and that should be good. And then I'm gonna select this product as an active product, so it can be ready to be sold when my store is available or is active. And sales channel, so far we only have one sales channel, which is online store, and this is where it's selected. But if you have like different sales channel like Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, they will all appear here. So far we only have one sales channel with online store, so that will be good. And if we don't want our product to be active right away, we can schedule it, and this can be sold maybe this item can be active on April, maybe April 13, April 9th. You can pick the date and schedule availability. But if you don't want to, you can just cancel it. But make sure you pick the date if you want to choose the specific availability date. And also you can put the time. What time do you want this to be available on your site? Okay. So also here on the product organization, you can type what kind of product is this. So I'm just gonna create a custom one. I'm just gonna type cup, and I'm gonna add that. And you can pick if you want to add a vendor for this product, so this can help you next time when you want to buy this product again. Let's say if you sold out and you want to restock this back, if you click your product, you can have all the information about where this product came from which vendor. So you can add the vendor. So I'm just gonna put my vendor is chocolate, but it is really up to you. You don't have to add the vendor name. And then you can put the collection. So if you want this to be at the homepage or any other kind of collection, you can do that, but I'm just gonna put this homepage. And then on the tags here, so the tags, they're really, really good. These tags will help you to will help your customer when they visit your store. So let's say if they tap, like they're looking for cups, so when they type cups, it will help them to locate this product just because you have been using their tags here. So I'm just gonna put cups, and I'm gonna put cups as well. Okay, and then this should be good. We can click save. And now Shopify will tell us that congratulations, you have added your first product, meaning our first product has been successfully created. Now let's go back to our product page. You can see now we have one product available. So I'm going to add more products, and after that I'll come back. But but if you want to know more details on how to create your product page and what kind of information you have to put on your product page so your product can be selling out there just when your customer visited your store, make sure to watch the video that I will link them down below on the description. So for now, I'm just going to add more products, and then I'll come back for more steps. So now I am done adding all the products I wanted to add, and all what I did, I just followed the same step that I showed you when I created the first product with you guys. So once we are done adding our products, the next step will be we're going to start creating collections. So I'm just going to click collections, and this is the first collection that you're going to see here that will be available on your homepage. So this is it's a homepage collection by default, made by Shopify. We can start adding our collections. So I'm just gonna click create collections, and on this collection section I'm not going to explain too much details about this because I have another video as well that I went into details about how to create your collections and what to do and what kind of conditions you should do and what kind of collection type you should pick as well. So I will leave that on the description as well, so you can go and check that out. On this tutorial I'm just gonna do one collections for you guys. So I'm just gonna start by vintage cups, and it's very optional to add the descriptions. And instead of using manual collection type, I'm just going to use automated, and I am going to use product tags on the condition section, but you can pick different condition you want, like price, weight, compare at price, product, vendors, etc. I'm just going to use product tags, and I want my product to meet any conditions. So product tag is equal to cup, and I'm gonna add another condition equal to cups. So this will be my conditions, and here I'm gonna add a collection image. You can click add image to add the image for your collection. So I'm just gonna click add image and get the image from my computer. Okay, so my image is uploading, and yeah, this should be good, and I am going to click save. So creating a collection is very easy, very simple, and Shopify just told us we just created our first collection already. So if we go back here, we can see our first collection is live. So creating collection is very easy, very simple, but you need to know what kind of information you should pick and what kind of collection type you want to choose, either automated or a manual collection, and what kind of tags you should use. So make sure to check out the videos that I'm gonna link down below on how to know what to do on your collection page. So I am going to add more collections, and after that I'm gonna come back for more step with you guys. So now I'm done adding my other 4 collections. So in total we have 5 collections, so we're just gonna do only these 5 collections on this tutorial. Now we are done adding our products and our collections. Now let's go back to our online store, and let's click here on the customize. Now we are back. We can start adding our collections on our store. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna click these collections, and then we're gonna click select collection, and we can pick the first collection we want. So I'm just gonna pick the Asia cup and select, and let's go back. Okay, now we have a collection. Let's click add another collections. So in here let's pick flower cups. Okay, and then click select, and we can go back. Let's pick another other collection. So these were our colleagues. Let's go here on the collection section. So let's click collection so we can add our collection here. So we can select collection, and we can pick clear cups. We can select that, and let's go back. Let's add another collection. Let's pick mixed color collection. Click select. Let's go back, add another collection. Now let's pick vintage cups, and then click select. And then let's go back. Make sure you click save so we can save these changes that we have made so far. So just in case if our computer turns off, we won't lose our works. Okay. So this is how you can add your colleague pictures and your collection list as well. So now let's go on the video section. So on the video section, we're going to add the video that will show visibility about our product. So let's click that, and you can start by editing the header. So let's pick a morning coffee with a morning coffee with a perfect cup. Okay, the perfect cup. So you just want to find like a really good heading that will draw attention to your customer, that they can watch this video. And we can pick the heading size if you want the heading to be larger, medium size, or if you want the small size. So I'm just gonna leave a small size because that's what I like. And we can pick the image. We can select an image that will cover our video here. It's very important to pick an image that will cover our video, so our video won't be just plain. So I'm just gonna click select image, and I'm going to select an image from the computer. So I'm gonna click upload. Okay, so this will be good, and let's click select. And now when our customer click this link here of the video, they'll be able to see the video behind the scene of our product, and this will be the image, the cover image for our video. And to get your video, you have to paste the link from your YouTube. You have to create a YouTube video and then paste the link here. That will take your customer straight to that video. Okay, and yeah, that is how you can add the video on your store. So this is how you can edit the video section. So let's click save our changes, and let's go back. Now we are going on the rich text section. So on the rich text section here, you can tell your customer about your brand. You can share information you want your customer to know. Maybe maybe about your cups, maybe about your products. For example, for me, it's about cups. So I'm just gonna click here, and I'm gonna type Asian cups. Okay. I'm just gonna type vintage cups. Vintage cups. Okay, and again, you can change the size of your header to the size you want. Okay, and then let's go back, and now we can click on the information section, and we can share the information we want to tell our customers in here. So you can describe or give your customer more details about your product. And let's go back, make sure you click save to save all the changes. And on the multi-column section, so in here you can add maybe like different maybe customer review, or if your store has been featured on a magazine, etc. You can add on this section here. You can put the text of the products. You can add anything you want, okay, or even like a blog post. So you can do that. So for example, here, let's say if you want to talk about the vintage, like for example, for me, I'm just going to talk about my product. So let's say I have like Asian cups collection, so I'm just gonna put the header there, and then and I'm going to tell my customers about my products here. Okay, and I can also provide the link. So for example, I can put the products, and I'm gonna pick the link of the Asian cups there, and I'm going to select an image. So I'm just gonna pick the Asian cup there. Okay, and I'm going to click select, and so when my customer click this here, they'll be taken straight on the Asian cup collection or Asian cup blog. It's just depend on what you want to put there. Okay, and I am gonna go back. I'm gonna do the same thing on this section here. I am going to type vintage cups. Okay, and I'm going to click the product, and I am going to pick the vintage cups, and I'm going to select an image. I'm going to put that, and I am going to select also the text message for your customers as well here. Make sure you put like really good details information for your customers and stuff like that. Let's go back. We can add another column section, or if you don't want to have like many column section, you can just click the icon next to the columns there, and that column will disappear, so we'll have like only 2 columns. Now when it comes down here on the colleague section, so in here you can put the specific collection that you want to draw attention to your customers. Okay, so I am going to pick the specific collection. So I'm going to select the collection, and I want this okay, I want this mixed color cups to draw attention to my customers, and I'm just gonna leave it here. You can also add like small different images here for your products if you want to. So I'm just going to select an image for that, and I'm going to add one more product there, and I'm gonna go back. So and then I am going to create another one. So click select, and you can edit the header of this heading here of multimedia colleague, and you can type about our best selling cups, cups, or your best selling products, so your customer can know like, oh, this is the best product for them. So let me just go ahead and try that out as well. And you can edit the size of your text again to small, medium, large. It just depends on your likes, and you can do so many things on there. So let's click save here, and we can go back. So far this is how you can add your different collections, the video, your multimedia. It's very easy, very simple. And on the multi column section here, you can put like maybe like different maybe let's say like review, just like here, just like how we did here. Or you can put your products, you can put your collection, or if you have like a blog post, you can also add them here. It is not a must to do that. If you don't want to have this section, you can just click this icon, and that section will disappear. Same goes to the blog post. You can click the blog post section here. You can select the blogs if you have, and you can add it there. But if you don't have it, then you don't really want, you don't have to do that. You can just select the icon here, and you can take out the blog post. So for this video, I don't have like any blog post like yet. So I'm just gonna leave it like that, but that is how you can add your blog post, and that is how so far you can add your collections and other things. Now let's talk about the section where your customer will subscribe. They can reach you out via email and stuff like that. So let's click here, and we can edit here. We can edit our heading. Maybe like right here it says subscribe to our emails. Or you can add keep up with us. Okay, you can edit that, and let's go back, and in here you can also edit this section here, which is subscribe to our mail list for the inside news. You can edit that as well, or you can just leave it like that. Okay, now let's go to the footer menu section. So on the footer menu section, this is where we are going to deal with the footer menu section. We can pick the color theme we want. So let's say if we want the background one, we can get rid of that color and just leave this color there. Or like inverse, we can do that. Or like accent 2, accent 1, or background 1. So you can pick what you want. I'm just gonna leave background, let me go background 2. Okay, I'm just gonna leave background 2 so it can match my my header sections there. And then you can click here if you want to show the email sign up here, but you really don't have to if you have it here, so we can just take that out. We can show the social media icons, so once you add social media icons, they'll be shown here, so you can just click that, show social media icons. And if you want to know how to add social medias on your Shopify store, I will leave the video also, the link video down below on the description, so you can click that. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much for the footer menu. And on the footer menu you can add different links like about us, contact us, your store policy, shipping policy, refund policy, etc. Okay, now let's go back. And on the heading here, you can edit the heading section. So you can show your contact information, your store details, and brand contact with your customer. So here you can do that on this box here, and you can change the heading. Like you can type like connect with us. Okay, I'm just gonna leave something like that, but you can just do what you want to do on this section too. So let's click save and let's go back. So pretty much this is how you can edit your footer menu as well. Now the best part, or the last part that I'm going to talk about, is the theme setting. So let's go to the theme settings. So on the theme settings here, you can do like so many things. You can change the color, the typograph, the layout, and so many things. You can add your badges, your social media icons, favicon. You can change your current format, your checkout, your theme styles. You can do so many things on the theme settings. So let's jump on the color section first. So on the colors here, you can change the colors of your text, the background of your store, and these you have to be very careful because you have to have like maybe like 2 to 3 different colors on your store will be great. So don't put like too many colors, so it won't look so good, fresh, and professional to your customers. Like me here, I only have like maybe like 3 different colors and stuff like that. So you can change the color code here by clicking here. You can pick the color you want. Oops. And like my text, they are all black, so I'm just gonna change the color. Okay, and yeah, you can do like so many things on the color section here. Now let's go to the typograph section. So on the typograph here, you can change the fonts of your store. For example, right now I'm using Americana, so if you don't want to use Americana, you can just click change there, and you can pick either you want like sans serif, and you can see it's changing. You see there? Okay, so as you keep selecting different fonts, it's keep changing. So you can use like maybe 1 to 2 different fonts, and don't use like so many different fonts. That will distract your customer. It won't be really good, or it won't look so professional. And then here we can change our body body text, and we can change when we click sans serif, our body section will change there. And here, as you can see, I select serif, there is mono. Okay, I'm just gonna click serif and I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think I'm just gonna change my font one. I don't like the mono. I'm just gonna put sans serif. Okay, and then click select. So that is how you can play with your fonts sections. The last important thing I just want to do on this tutorial is your social media. So when you click social media here, you can add your Pinterest account, your Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, and so many. So if you have a YouTube channel, you can paste the link there. Same goes for Instagram. You can also paste the link for your Instagram account. So if you have like so many accounts, like Pinterest, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, you can add all your social media icons there. So once you're done, make sure you click save so we can save our changes. And if we scroll down here, we have added our YouTube and our Instagram. So that's how you can do that. So now let's go back to our Shopify admin page. Now on the online store, let's click the I thing here. Okay, let's click the I thing. And now this is how our store is gonna look like. Okay, you can see here we have our different products, different collections. We have a video for our products, and when your customer click that, they'll be taken on the video. Okay, and when they click the product, these are the products we have here. Let's click our vintage cups here. You can see this is the title for our product, the price we're charging you $8, and the color of the product. They can add as many cups they want, and this is the add to cart, buy it now, and this is the description. Now let's go back. So you have like different products and different collections. So this is another product here with the pictures and the descriptions. And so what I want to tell you is, don't forget to add like don't forget to have more than 2 pictures. Don't just put 1 picture for your product. It's good to have more than 2 pictures so your customer can have different angles to see your product, so your customer can see your product in different angles. Okay, so pretty much that is how you can do that. And when you click contact ads, so this is a contact ads page is available by default by Shopify, so your customer can put their name, their email, phone number, and they can leave the message they want to tell you, and they can send it to you. And if you click like the homepage here, this is how our homepage is gonna look like. And in here, this is the catalog, all our products. And yeah, so if you want to know how to add different main menu sections, make sure to watch the video that I will link it down below on the descriptions. And if you also want to know how to add different footer section and different pages, also make sure to watch the video that I will link it on the description below. So pretty much this is it for today's tutorial. I hope you liked the Craft Shopify tutorial theme. If you do, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe on my channel for more tutorial like this, and leave me a comment down below if you have any question or if you have any suggestion about today's tutorial, or what do you think about Craft or what do you think about this new Craft Shopify theme. Yeah, so that's it for today's guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next tutorial.